What are you doing? I'm in the metaverse, bundling my home and auto insurance. Real world.
Yeah, right there. Half price shake.
Save up to 25%.
Online exclusives. It's a churro shake.
僕は15歳の時、
And they're half
自分の
price.
道を決めました。僕は夢を叶えるために
I get two for the price of one, and you could have one, and I could have one.
これが僕の目標でした。
No!
可動域、
I just said I tried to imagine myself having one because I can't have one.
奥行きをイメージ。スピード、
My mom made this matcha tea too. Matcha green tea. So fucking good.
Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton.
She buys
to the show.
It's a thing from, what the fuck is going on, man? She buys like a big box from Costco, and it's like $12. And it's got a ton of packets in it. She said she drinks that quite a bit. So when I go to Costco, I might try and get a box. Because Layla had some the other day when she was here. And Layla was like, Grandma, Bay, that's some good stuff.
They sell, I don't know where she gets it. You said Costco?
Yeah. It's in a box, and it's got like packets, tea packets. And one of those tea packets is equivalent to like a 8 or 10 regular tea packets.
It's like a tea bag?
I don't know what she said. It's individual packets. I don't know.
Because Hy-Vee has containers of it, like a tablespoon. And I put a little bit of like stevia in it.
Yeah, that's what she does.
Matcha green teas like at Starbucks, and it's so fucking good. That's like
she puts stevia in it because it doesn't have any sugar or whatever. She had that in her glass today, and I drank like a drink of it, and I was like,
what the fuck? Her French onion dip bowl has been in our fridge for months. I didn't know it was here. And until the other night, and I was going to take care of it this weekend and wash it, I go to get in the fridge tonight, and the whole fucking thing is shattered. In the fridge. To the point that it like cut the baggie, and it like was leaking everywhere.
She put the pizza in the fridge when we left, but that was it. That was the only time she was in the fridge. She put the pizza in there and the pepperonis. And I was upstairs with her when she did it. Because that was when we were leaving.
What was that?
I don't know, I was trying to figure out who the chick was that was singing with that LA King. I couldn't figure it out. Oh, Zach Brown Band. Yeah, this is Zach Brown Band.
Hey!
Hey!
Your mama! Send your mama! Nice!
Thank you very much. I got a good friend that's going to come join us on this song. Y'all welcome Mr. Darius Rucker.
My mom's favorite country singer.
Julio Lopez!
Lone Star and Darius Rucker are her two favorites.
Lone Star's good.
Her favorite song is...
Diamond Rio's good.
That's Lana's favorite.
Oh, that's Zach Brown. That's who that is.
I just said it 3 times. said, I think it's Zach Brown. I said, babe, isn't that Zach Brown? I go, yeah, that's Zach Brown.
I need the picture, that's right. Oh, not my baby. Not my baby. Where are you going? Good night.
What's weird is I know this is Paul and Jeannie's first concert was Zach Brown band. That was one of their favorite bands. I asked my mom today if she's heard about Gavin or Jeannie, and she said she hasn't heard a word. I wonder where fucking Gavin's at.
What is her name? What?
Who? Jeannie Horton? Jeaniehorton. She might go by Mahoney though. No one heard dumbass. Hey, what's up? I was just gonna give you a call. I was gonna see if you have any update on Mr. Gavin or Jeannie. Oh boy.
Waves at that one. Sail ready. The punch out there, and there's one down. And now
What do you mean you're going to try and get Gavin this weekend?
Guy, good defender.
Wow.
Nice warm day here, good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially
have you been talking to Chen a little bit or no?
Comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. In that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
Makes the catch for the out.
Ow!
2 out, space is empty. And here is Patrick Wisdom. Hit hard, that gets through.
Interesting. What are you up to?
With a plan to be aggressive. Just a simple ground ball the other way.
What are you watching?
Had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
We got the CMA Fast On or whatever.
That one, 0-1.
Nice. What, Bill was over today, and Mom came and got me and took me to the chiropractor. But Bill's gonna put a grab bar in on the right side when you're going down the stairs. Mom was like, "Oh, I want a grab bar," so Bill's gonna put one in. So he came over and measured. And then, yeah, his mom was like, coming down those stairs, she's like, there's just nothing for me to grab onto. And I was like, oh. I was like, I don't really know how to do one. She's like, well, Bill can put one in.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
I was like, so, Bill's gonna put one in, and but Bill was gonna look at that cap on the chimney or whatever, and he said he had one that I took off the guy's chimney and he replaced it or whatever when he did the roof or something, and the guy didn't want the one that he had, and it's still in good shape. He just replaced the other one. So Bill said, well, if that one fits, he's like, then you can just have it, and I'll just put it on. And he's like, you're set. So I don't know when he's gonna come back, but he said he'd be back in the next couple of days or week or whatever to see if he can put that one on.
And he's down 0-2 as he
Right.
swings through it.
So that may get fixed, but he did look at it and he said that like there's 3 boards, and the way the triangle goes up, the bottom board is split, and so it's like a little bit on each side, maybe like 6 or 8 inches on each side, and then the middle board goes all the way across, but it's got like a triangle cut out where the roof goes, and then the top board is only like, instead of it being full like height, it's like a third of the height because of how tall the chimney is or whatever. But he said that the right side of that is all chewed up and beat up, and you can actually, he's like, you'll definitely want that fixed before the winter time, because he's like, otherwise like squirrels or whatever will get into that shit. So I don't know how much you want for that, but I know you got a lot of shit going on and whatnot. But if there's a day, right?
He was late. Bogarts on second. Strong on at first with nobody out.
So I just don't even know who else to really even ask that would know how to do that. With,
just to his right. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's one away.
But
here's Austin Riley. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
No question about it.
But yeah, I was just sitting there talking to Sasha, and I was like, wonder what we were talking about Gavin, and I just said, yeah, I don't really know much of an update. I haven't really heard anything else, but I know someone that might. Or if there is an update, that person would know.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. No movement on the bases. 1-2 to count.
Can get busy, but preventative health should not be ignored. Schedule your annual
and down on strikes. 2 down.
Did you know most health
so
plans
first and second with 2 outs. Bobachek gets a chance to hit.
Online at TrillionHH.com.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Right.
We're on a mission to reach net zero greenhouse gas emissions.
And the righty deals. Swings through that. First and
All right,
second, 2 down.
All right.
By investing in more wind and solar energy.
Swing and a miss. Slider.
Gavin's with Chandler,
Sends it to first.
and Jeannie's back at the house by herself. No one's talked to Jeannie though.
Back here at Fenway.
Chandler.
Second. Ryan Reynolds here.
Gavin stayed with his grandma, Jeannie's mom, one night, a couple nights ago or something. And then
swing and a miss as he was out front.
Chandler called CPS. And CPS came out and looked at her house, and
what a play in right field. 1 down.
Gavin's with her.
Up to the plate is Will
I mean,
Smith.
he's better with Chandler than with fucking Jeannie, but I don't know. The more I thought about it after you said that, like, Gavin would brand not Gavin a pipe or whatever, then I was like, oh, I don't want to have fucking drugs here and then just I don't want to see Gavin go to the state, but I'm not willing to take on.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Essentially, someone that's not my family. He is my family, but he's not my family, and then risk losing my own.
You're not, yeah, because of, yeah. It'd be different if it was.
Regardless of you and I.
It would be different if Chandler was out, or if Layla was ours, yeah.
So I ain't trying to fuck with all that.
But if CJ wanted to be an ass and that shit happened, then he would be like,
Which is the other reason. But I don't want to come there to my
Rolling on 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And there's 2 down. Now batting Key Brian Hayes.
The third baseman, number
Huh?
13. Key Brian
Check swing.
Try
He
them
went.
in the
That's
online
strike
game right
one.
now, but yeah. Wasn't in earlier. My dad's old boss, Bernie, called him tonight, and they moved to Arkansas. Listen to this shit.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
batting ninth.
So 2 down.
The second baseman.
And here is Cesar Hernandez. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Hayes leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2
Oh,
now.
buddy. You okay? You okay? Hey.
That's one off the plate inside.
It's okay.
1-2.
It's okay, bud.
Checks the
No.
swing. Now an appeal to first. Got him. Larry Bullard. And we're back here.
Stop. Come on. Sit up. No. Maddox. Come on, buddy. Come on, bud. No. No.
At Fenway Park at the plate. Eloy Jimenez.
The designated hitter. Eloy.
The pitch. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. 0-2. And a pitch. Got him looking. Down on strikes. And he knew it. Taylor Ward up next for the Red Sox. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the right-hander deals. There's a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And fouled off. trying to kick the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, bases empty. MJ Melendez up next for the Red Sox. That one's in there, 0-1.
Hey, forgot to ask you earlier, do you have any plans for August 12th, which is a week from this Friday?
Kicks and deals. And ball 1.
Would you like to come over here and hang out with me and babysit Maddox for the day?
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first.
But I would need you here by like 8:30, and you would have to be here by 8:30 because I would, or probably like 8 because he's gonna be needing food, and Sasha will be leaving to go to work. She works at 9, so she'll probably be leaving at like 8, maybe 8:15 or so to go to work, and then all the.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
Yeah.
Just a little roller to the pull side, definitely out in front of the pitch away.
But I was gonna have Maddox at home, but I'm still gonna work if you can come over, so I don't have to take a day off. But then I can. Yeah.
And here is Patrick Wisdom.
Stop.
Singled and scored his first
Stop.
time.
Patrick Wisdom.
He does. Crush is up making him a bottle right now. That's what his problem is.
Swing and a ball popped up. That one gets down for a hit.
Well, you're
Into
all
third
over the
now.
place,
So
dude.
runners at the corners and 1
Come
out.
here.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. With the way defenders check down balls
Oh,
these
my
days, in the
goodness.
infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit that far. There's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
And now he steps off the rubber.
Oh, my.
Kyle Tucker. Swing and a
Yeah.
foul back. That's out of play.
But so yeah, the 12th, which is a week from Friday, you would have to be here by like between 8 and 8:30, and then you and I will be here, and we'll take care of him, and then
Swing and a miss. The velocity.
Sasha's off at 5, so you'd probably be able to leave here probably like 5:30. Well, he's super tired. He's been rubbing his eyes, and he just wants a bottle. So come here.
2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run.
Well, he's already got my handful of my shirt.
The rest of this ball game.
The lefty ready and a 1-1. And there's a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Okay.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. 2 on, 2 outs.
All right.
Got him.
All right.
And how about Chris Sale locked in now?
All right. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
As we go to the
But it's
last
like,
of the
it's
third.
like,
And now it's
yep,
Gavin
yep,
Lux.
yep. But, all right. Well, thanks for everything again today, and I'll.
And there's the strike. And the pitch. Strike 2.
But all right. Well, I'll talk to you tomorrow. All right. Bye.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
That one hammered left field. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. And stepping in for Boston, Miles Strong.
Look, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
You're okay.
2 down, nobody on. There's the swing and a miss.
You're okay.
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
He can move up in the zone game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back inside Fenway Park, on to the fourth. And now Brian Reynolds.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And it gets by him. Now he turns and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to pull side, netted out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
The batter now will be Will Smith. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Man at second. And there's the strike. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Coming around third is Reynolds. He scores, and they lead by 3. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Safe at first as they can't make the play. Fires to second for 1.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
And that one fouled off. And the 0-1. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. On the ground, into the outfield, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Now
here's Andres Jimenez. Comebacker to the mound. In time to Devers. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. Back here in Boston, here's Rafael Devers.
When he steps in the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of...
My mom is in on the 12th for coming over. Stay with him and me.
Stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
And it's even up. That one's back there. And it is gone. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. And they inch closer. It's 3-1. Next to hit, Austin Riley. Here comes the pitch. Foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter. Well, hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hand, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
Taps softly third base side, a swinging bunt, and he grabs it foul.
Love you.
Got him looking. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Both is jet up to the dish.
Chug it. It's water.
It's not water.
It's flavored water.
It's vodka.
In the air,
No,
out
it's-
towards left center.
You're gonna take a
O'Neal
drink and be like,
makes the
this is has
catch. It
vodka
is
in
2
it?
down. Here's Eloy Jimenez. Not looking his first time up.
Designated hitter.
In there for strike 1.
Oh man,
Come on, pause it.
my boo!
No, your boo's over here.
Susie waves at that one.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Ready now for the 5th inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Patrick Wisdom.
The first baseman, Patrick.
A line of the pitch. On the ground to third. And that's just foul. And a pitch. Fall off foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Melendez pulls that one down. 1 away. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Shoots a line drive single into right center, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Man at first with 1 gone. Now Ryan Mountcastle. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. 0-2 now. And that one gets away at the plate.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Try to make too much happen right there. You're not his best at that.
Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. The switch hitter batting right.
Some noise for yourself out there tonight. Performing for his very first time on this stage. Give it up, my buddy Corker McCollum, y'all.
Right side. Ward should have this one. And the inning is over. Back now at Fenway, bottom of the inning. Still stepping in for Boston, Taylor Ward.
For the Red Sox.
And here it comes. Swung on, belted. Banks off the wall. The throw into second. Close play, but in there.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-0. No outs. Runner on second.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And now 2-2. They say a win. Smith gets it to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. So digging in, Gavin Lux. 0 for 1 so far. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
1-1 now. He swings and fouls one off. Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts. Now it's the second baseman, Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2.
Second baseman, Xander Bogaerts.
This one in the air right field. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Here comes the throw. Now in time. He's safe. They pick up a run, and now it's a one-run game. So runner at second, 2 down. Miles Straw up next for the Red Sox. And it's fouled away. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Runner at second, 2 down. The next offering misses. And that is ball 1. That's to third. Hayes handles the chance. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the top of the 6th. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Will Smith.
I think I'm ready to leave the city. Find a job where I can work from home. Live somewhere where I can get a little house. Know my neighbors. Maybe get a
Sale
dog.
back to work.
Maybe have a garden.
That one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Back to the mound. In time to Devers. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some runs while you're at it. Well, all in all, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Hayes now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
For the power of a deep cleaning minute, try
One
Mr.
down,
Clean
base
Clean
is
Free.
empty.
Unlike bleach spray, Clean Free begins deep cleaning on contact.
Now
with
one
3
hit
times
to
more
right,
power to
one
break down
under
tough
it.
messes in seconds.
He
So
makes
it's
the grab.
perfect for stove
Yeah, there's
tops,
2 away.
soap scum, and even stainless steel. Mr. Clean Clean Free.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Cesar Hernandez.
Well, you bundled home and auto with Progressive, so you have round-the-clock protection on all your stuff. Like that cardboard TV.
Let's hold cross to switch that out. Okay, everyone, that's a wrap.
Wait, you faked this whole thing?
I know it was the quickest way to see you.
Oh, I'm sorry, John, but I'm
Up the
already in love
middle,
with
and it
insurance.
finds its way through for a hit.
Any weirder than
So
fake
now
reverse
back to the top of the order.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So the lineup flips over. Tyler O'Neill, the next Pirate to hit. Yeah, first offering is fouled off.
But for me, a stressful
Hernandez
day can
off the
trigger
first with
migraine
2
attacks
away.
too. That's why my go-to is Nurtec ODT.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Less than 3% for nausea, indigestion.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
So I can get back to normal fast.
And welcome back. Leading off, Rafael Devers.
Treat and prevent all in one.
Red Sox. The first baseman.
Miss. Bounced up the middle. Will throw to first. And a quick out, number 1. And now here is Austin Riley. First pitch, not close. Kicks and fires. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
They don't exist.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Welcome to Montana.
Here's a 1-2.
The place where the horizon never ends.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. 2-2 now.
You never know what's going to be coming around.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Bobichet, the next to hit. And that one wrapped foul. You'll walk. Pitches outside, ball 1.
DNA Fest, the music event of summer.
Here's a 1-1.
Appearing in this hour, Carrie Underwood.
Swing and a take with a goal spot.
Brothers Osborne, Lindy
Righty to the plate.
Russell Dickerson.
And a swing and a miss. Inning over.
Jason Aldean, Thomas Ray. And now, welcome to the stage, Carrie Underwood.
Back here at Fenway, all set for the start of the inning. Here's a speed threat, Andres Jimenez.
The shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
So my dad's old boss took a job down in Arkansas, and he moved down to Arkansas, and his wife and his daughter obviously moved with them for now, like right away. But his daughter's 18, but she's mentally challenged, so she's like got the capacity of like a 10 or 12-year-old. And but they moved down to Little Rock, Arkansas. Bernie, this is my dad's old boss's name. Bernie moved down there, and one of his friends was like 30 years, long-time friend. My dad's met him several times because he came to the office. My dad says he's a bigger gun nut than my dad.
Left-hand hitter waits.
And always had his CCW on him and shit. But he offered to help move Bernie down to Arkansas because he had a truck. And he would load his truck up and he could pull a trailer and everything. So Bernie was like, you know, okay. Paid for all of his gas, paid for his hotel room, paid for all of his meals the entire time, and gave him $3,000 to do it. Well, the last night they were out to dinner, and he said he forgot something back at his hotel room, and so they went to go back. And his daughter, like, looked up to this guy as like a uncle or a grandpa. So she went back with him. They went in the hotel room and he sexually assaulted her. Had a porno playing. It was all premeditated, everything. She didn't tell Bernie and her mom right away, but she went back home and he told, this guy's name's Lonnie or something. Lonnie told the daughter that if she says anything, that he would kill her. And she's mentally, like, she doesn't understand, you know, and he always has a gun on him because he's got his CCW. And so he took her back, and that night at like midnight, she came out of her room like crying, and Bernie and his mom was like, "What's wrong? Like, what's going on?" And she told Bernie, and like, it's been like 3 or 4 days now. Like, this happened over the weekend. Bernie called my dad, and he's crying, and he's like, "I just can't believe it. Like, I feel like I'm at fault because my friend was the one that did it. Why the fuck did he do it to my daughter, let alone me?" Well, they went and filed. They called the cops that night because it was like midnight, and they filed the police report. Well, they went to the hotel room. He had already checked out and was heading back home.
So this is just her saying, like, they didn't witness.
Got a fastball, middle.
No, they weren't. He said he forgot something back at the hotel room. His daughter wanted to ride with her or with him, so they went back to the hotel room, and that's when it happened. Bernie and his Sandy, the husband and wife, went to the house, and then Lonnie was gonna go to the hotel, pick up what he needed, and then meet them at the house. Well, he dropped off them, and then he told Bernie bye or whatever and whatnot, and he was gonna leave the next morning. Well, he went to the hotel room, checked out, and started driving back to Omaha. So then when she told Bernie at like midnight, they went to the hotel room to get him, and he was already gone. Checked out, left the hotel. So they called the cops here, and then now everybody trying to figure everything out. But the cops basically told Bernie, because she's 18, she's of legal consent. But Bernie's like, she's special needs, like she's at the capacity of a 10 to 12-year-old. She didn't give consent, and the fact that like she was sexually assaulted. So now they've got like this huge issue. But my dad's like, Bernie called me and he was like talking to me and crying. He's like, can't believe everything, and he's like, he's beside himself. He's like, Bernie told me all he does is go in his office and cries, or he comes home and then he's with Sandy and they just sit and cry together because their daughter like was just sexually assaulted by a friend of his of 30 years.
But they were with the same night.
Huh?
They were with the same night.
Oh, they ate dinner, and he paid for the dinner and everything. Paid for his hotel room, paid for his gas, handed him $3,000 cash. And Lonnie said, let me know if you need anything else. I'm leaving tomorrow morning. And then when she told him at midnight, they called the cops, which was a couple hours later. The cops went to the hotel, and Lonnie was already gone.
Chases the changeup in the dirt.
So now Bernie's been trying to call Lonnie, and he won't answer. He hasn't answered any of his calls. So my dad's like, well, if I was in better shape, I'd go over and kick his ass. Because my dad knows where he lives.
Welcome back. We go to the 8th at the plate.
Oh yeah, my dad's like, he came to the office all the time, and he's like, I would have never guessed that this guy would have done that. Like, let alone being a friend of 30 years. He's like, and then he tells me, and he's like, Bernie said him and Sandy would go on vacations, like as a couple, and their daughter would stay home, and Lonnie would come over and stay at the house with their daughter, and nothing ever happened for years. But now that she's 18, and they asked the daughter, is this the first time that it's happened? And she said yes.
That'll drop in, plays it on a high.
And
the leadoff man aboard.
He's like, I've never, in my wildest mind, he's like, my daughter loved him. Loved him. Like as like a grandpa or as an uncle. But Bernie said that the only people that he's talked to or told or anything has been his family and the police. My dad's the only non-family member or law enforcement people that know about the situation. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, I swear to God, if I was Bernie, my ass would be driving to Omaha to find Lonnie's ass and beat him up my fucking self. Fucking put your wiener around my daughter, I'm gonna fucking blow your wiener off with my fucking 380, bitch.
And the batter now, Brian Hayes.
My dad's like, that'd be like me sexually assaulting Sarah Hamilton, Craig's daughter. And I'm like, well, not even to that extent, because Sarah's mentally there, like she would know. But I was like, his daughter's 18 and she doesn't know what's like, and like the fact that she is at that like mental state or capacity, like she doesn't know how to handle those situations and be put in that. I was like, that's fucked up. That's absolutely fucked up. And it's not like it was, oh, it's just a spur of the moment. No, he had a fucking porno playing on the TV and everything.
The final creamy bite. With our one-of-a-kind Alfredo, the possibilities are endless.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Lux makes the catch, and that'll do it.
My dad was like just beside himself. He was like, what do I, you know.
Bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for Boston, Gavin Lux.
Leading off for the Red Sox. No left field.
I don't think you've ever seen this in the All-American League.
And a pitch.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh.
And a base hit on a line. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay to third, and he's out. It's Xander Bogaerts now.
The second baseman. Xander Bogaerts.
Foul ball there. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Popped up. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Kind of got it off the end of the bat, but he gets that knock because he was willing to go with the pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And now Miles Straw to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Just a huge at-bat right there. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Now here is Rafael Devers. 1 for 3.
I'm sorry? Oh.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Hernandez tossed to second, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now here is Tyler O'Neill. And now they turn to Giovanni Gallegos. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. The pitch. On the ground to third. Riley fires to first, and O'Neill is retired. Up next for the Pirates, Andres Jimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Patrick Wisdom.
Huh?
And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers.
I think she's probably the best looking country singer.
And throws to first. And that's the 3rd out.
Carrie Underwood's, but I don't know. She's.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Pittsburgh. Number 51. David.
And we're back here at Fenway Park. All set for the
Put like a dark hair on her.
And he did. There's a strike. Bednar. He's known as a reliever that excels in really tough situations. Those high leverage spots. It seems like he's at his best in these situations, and obviously the ability to get the strikeout factors in. The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
Yeah, there's certain guys that expect to come in and dominate, and they see the challenge, the battle, just a little bit differently. They trust their stuff, and they believe that their stuff is better than that guy standing in the batter's box, what his swing, what his ability is.
Smith gets it to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. So up next, Bo Bichette. The mental approach is a big factor too, isn't it?
Yeah, Boog, it is. And, you know, for each guy, it can be a little different. Some people consciously work on focusing, slowing things down, breathing techniques. And then there's some players that are just natural, and they just seem to be more composed and less excitable.
And there's a foul ball. And Bichette is retired. 2 down. A lot of times with relievers, they just like to get amped up, and they're not really looking to try and slow it down, right? They're just trying to get hyper.
Yeah, and perhaps make that hitter a little hyper and make him more aggressive. And that way, when they put a wrinkle, change speeds, he's out in front just a little bit.
Jimenez at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. And just hacking like you used to.
Yeah, kind of the same, just like that, yeah.
0-2 now. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Another solid outing from him out of the bullpen. He's up to double digits now with his 10th save of the season.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.